You're still there? Well, cool beans. I like that. It was off a long time, but it looks like we survived the trip. Okay, got off on a side here. Let's just travel around a little bit. Yeah, looks like I'm live. I'm watching on YouTube. Either that or I have a really long Ethernet cable reaching to my house. Tell me, hear me if it's internet or city or something, because it's a big mystery to me. I could turn on my phone sound. I'll do that and just see what's happening here. Or something. Yeah, it looks like. Okay, I'm going to turn that down so I don't create a hole in space, as somebody would say. There it is, so that's down. Okay, so you guys can probably hear me. I have over quick yellow house left. That means, of course, that on YouTube. Should be giving you a good show. I hope. Looks like it's an intermittent show, however. Looks like I have pictures coming and going. We can't, we must turn actually. See what you guys see, or probably, and this is not this. Apologize, folks. Hear me? Please accept. Quite disappointing for me. Where am I? Oh, I know exactly where I am. Cool. So I'm coming up on 54. Alright, and we have intermittent signal. Now this could be because of the rain, I hope. Whoa, that guy's moving quickly. Or it could be something else. Anyway, can you give me a heck yeah if you hear me? Unless I take a phone call. Okay. Alright. Yeah, works pretty good unless I take a phone call. I hear you, drone bum. So, you learned your lesson on that, right? I hope you guys hear. That would be nice. I see cars moving back and forth. That's good. That's good. Looks like the connection's a little steady right now. Man, we got some serious rain going on. Trip boring, I would expect. Well, it was only a test, and I knew it was a chance that it could rain. Anyway, wanted to see if I can make this work. I guess I'm I don't know if I'm just talking to myself. I'm going to turn the volume a little bit. I'm not hearing my phone make any noise. Yeah. It's emitting sound, but I don't know how clear it is because I really can't listen. If I did, I would disrupt things. I like that I can see the chat because I'm just watching normal. Okay, you know what? I'm on top chat instead of live chat. I need to adjust that. Okay, it doesn't seem to have made a difference, however. I do see that I'm live, or I appear to be live. You know what? I may not. No, I'm watching on YouTube. This is YouTube I'm watching. So. Are you guys there? Question mark. I passed the place where I did the ducks and geese video. There's a Publix to my right here on this time mark. Over to my left is an El Ranchero place. You guys are not responding, I guess. I've probably lost your interest, maybe. This is weird. I'm sitting at a stoplight and I see myself driving rather quickly. That's fascinating how that works. Okay, so we have some good, some bad. This will be interesting to see when I get home. Michael's still here. Can you hear me, Michael? Tell me if you can hear me. I can't type, I'm driving, so. Jim Hightower said, well, it was fun while it lasted. He doesn't know that it's still going on. Is there some way you can get a hold of Jim Hightower and tell him that this is still going on? Share the link or something. I'll give you his number, but I can't look it up. So, anyway, that wouldn't be right. He can give you his number. Back to the microphone. Hey. Too weird. I'm watching myself drive. There's traffic coming toward me. It's scary. I'm sitting here and it feels like, oh my heavens, all this traffic behind me, but there's nothing. Anyway, I'm actually just outside my own driveway. So I'm going to try sending you a link again. Maybe this link is different. I'm watching a live show and it's actually pretty good. So I'm going to copy here. Don't leave, period. Okay, so I need to get out of this. Go to share, copy link, copied. Go back to the live chat, paste. Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Question mark. Cool. All right. So it may be just you and me, Michael, but that's okay. This is actually my neighborhood. I know exactly where I am. That's a nice change. It is dark and hard to see. So I'm going to come up to this intersection here and turn right. We're going to go right past. We're going to look right in my front window here in a minute. Okay, so yes, I like that. This is goodness when it works. So now let's see where I am. This is Aspen Way. So if I turn right here and we go to the end of this road, you'll be looking straight at my house. I think you know what my house looks like. It's a brick ranch, and you probably wouldn't have noticed. You can see it right now, actually, not clearly because of the weather, but probably wouldn't have noticed. But dead in front of my house is an intersection where Aspen Way cuts off. So you should be seeing my house pretty clearly right now, I would think. I don't know what you're seeing because my view is delayed by, seems like a long time, maybe more than a minute. Anyway, that was my house. Hopefully the voice and sound, the audio and video are synchronized. I have no idea. Anyway, I'm going to go back onto 54, do another test. Hey, thank you very, 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 very much for your patience, Mr. Michael. I do appreciate it. And if there is a way for you to get a hold of Paul and Jim, send them this link to this stream. I would appreciate if you would do that. I think they would like to join, and I would like the test. Besides, you won't be bored there just listening to the sound of my voice. Anyway, yeah, if you do that, thanks. So we are going toward the area where I did the ducks and geese video. You won't see anything because of the weather, but just to give you something to associate with, right? We passed a Publix a while ago and I mentioned it, but I don't think you were hearing me, so that's not going to mean anything to you. I don't know if you can see, but sometimes I go through some fairly significant areas where the water just splashes up in front of the car. It's kind of, we have flash floods going on here apparently. Anyway, so I'm just driving, trying to test this thing, see if we can make it work. And I'm out of things to say, but I'm going to keep on talking because I know that's what I have to do. Whoa, you see that? Wow. Anyway, we have now entered Peachtree City proper. There is no city to Peachtree City. Oop, here comes an area of water. Okay, not too bad. So, there's a church and a graveyard to my left here. If it were a pretty day, I would take you I would turn left here, take you up Robinson Road. That's a nice little drive. But this is a quaint town, but it has traffic just like any other town. So now you're getting to stare at somebody's taillights, and you know that it's a Ford, and you can report them for doing something because you can see their license plate. There you go. So hey, I'm so glad that this is working. Hey, Drone Bum, thanks for joining, and I'm sorry about all the problems. I hope that this is working better now. I hope that you can still hear me. This is good. This is good. Yeah, so I was telling Michael. I don't know when you joined Drone Bum, but this is not that far from my house. We just left my neighborhood, and I don't have any interesting stories about this. Sorry, but what I plan to do, I hope that this works better than this. It might have been interrupted because of weather. I know that can happen. It can really mess with the cellular signal. What I'm doing right now is I have my phone hooked to the cellular network, and I have it set as a mobile hotspot, and the GoPro is connected to that mobile hotspot and is live broadcasting. So now I should be able to turn this GoPro around, point it at me. That's me, but I'm in the dark, and point it at my phone. You can see the phone that's transmitting this, and I got to drive, so I'm putting the camera down. We'll see how long it takes that to appear. I'll tell you when it appears, that way you know how long it was. Wow, that's crazy. Long time. It still hasn't appeared yet. Anyway, I'm going past all the stuff that I usually go past when I'm going anywhere. Which means a lot to you, I realize. There's a BP on the right. Is that pretty exciting or what? I don't know. Can you guys see the clouds? The clouds are they're pretty dark. Okay, there's my picture. So it took that long, whatever that was, a minute and a half maybe. It feels like about a minute and a half. Straight ahead is Peachtree Parkway. And on Peachtree Parkway there is a fairly large lake called Lake Kedron. There's a lake to the left, and there's also a lake to the right. And it's a pretty area where I like to go fly, mostly to the right. I go to the right because I can get there on the golf cart. That would be something interesting to show you if I'm just in the wrong place. Now that I think about it, I could well, you wouldn't see it anyway because of the weather, but the golf car path is just a little bit far away from me right now. It's over there by those buildings, which hopefully you're seeing that at the same time you're hearing it. Anyway, another traffic light. My Wells Fargo bank is to the right. What else about Peachtree Parkway? Peachtree Parkway is a boulevard, and it's 35 miles an hour, and it has the most beautiful Christmas display. Change this windshield wiper. Has the most beautiful Christmas display when it's time for that. Also, there's a huge Christmas display which I put on my site last year, but I'll probably do it again this year because I think I can do it better. Called Gaddy's Farm, and Mr. Michael Gaddy is a great guy. He puts up this huge Christmas display, and people come actually from Alabama, even from Tennessee, from Mississippi, even to come and see the lights. And I'm sure they come from the north and the south as well, Florida. But anyway, it's pretty amazing display. I see clouds, ugly, grr. For my hard work, you should get out and get wet. Yes, I probably should. And you know what? If I got out right now, I don't think I'd get wet. Look at that. It has cleared up for a moment. Just darn inconvenient. You know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna go over by the Peachtree Library, Peachtree City Library, which is just past the lake, and then I will get out. I have no umbrella, so I will get wet, and we'll just show you what some of this area is like. It's really quite pretty, and I believe that as long as the rain is only this heavy, it might be pretty cool, I hope. This is the path over the lake right here. Ducks and Geese was filmed to my left, right there. And that's where we're going to go by foot, momentarily, if we can get in there. Oops, I've turned too early. Sorry folks, that was a little detour. We're gonna go up here. Yeah, I knew that. Oh, sorry folks, I dropped you. I hope hope the stream survives. The camera did. Turn this thing around. Looks to me like the stream survived, but I think that hasn't happened yet in your time zone, in your timeline. There we go. So, coming up on Peachtree, we are at the library. This is where I parked the golf car and did my cherry blossoms video. Right here, where I'm driving right now. Yeah, there's where the camera fell. Okay, so it did survive, it looks like. I apologize for that, folks. Anyway, coming down to where I can walk to the lake, and of course it's going to start raining, but I did promise Michael. So, let's just see what happens. Wow, there's a lot of water here. A lot of water here. There's a lot more water to my left. Okay, this is pretty cool. So now I guess I have to carry my phone. It's gonna make this interesting. So get the phone out of its holder here. And I have to carry that camera. So first I will put my keys in my pocket. This is very cool. This is very, very cool. Can you guys still hear me? I hope. It's gonna be a long time before you answer. Let me type it in. Still hear me? Question mark. There we go. Stream's still alive, it says. That's cool. All right. So, all right. Let's go get wet. This is for you, Michael, because I owe you for all your hard work and for also forwarding the information to Mr. Bum. I must be weird because I love getting into people's worlds like this. Well, you know, it is kind of fascinating. It is. So I'm talking to my phone. I should be talking to my camera. Yeah, so the lake is over there to the left. Probably you can see it fairly well. I have a lot of water right here in front of me. Definitely there's flooding nearby, and I think I'm going to come to a hard stop. Yes, I am going to come to a hard stop right there because it's way too deep to walk. That's a shame. Hopefully you can see where that sidewalk goes underwater. And beyond that, you should be able to see the lake itself. It's a rather large lake. And the dam is off that direction. So, sorry, but that's too deep to walk through. Sorry, Michael. But I'm getting wet. That should make you feel better. It is still raining. Plus, I'm under trees, these trees here, that are drooping on me, so that should enhance your enjoyment of my misery. There's the bridge that you saw, the cars driving over the bridge when I made the ducks and geese video. Now I'm going to walk for a little ways and just show you a little of the golf car path. It's not that far away. Goodness, it's a little chilly out here in a thin leather jacket. Okay, that's all right. Not too bad. You can see that I'm very close to the lake here. Ha ha ha, misery. I'm glad you're enjoying this, Michael. I'm doing this for you. So, all right, so this actually is a golf car path here. This is how the golf cars and the regular cars park in that same lot that I parked my car in. So, you've seen this before, but you wouldn't know that. So I keep talking to the phone, but you wouldn't know that because it all looks different now. But in a minute, In fact, you can see a golf car right here. Looks abandoned. Interesting. But I have to walk a little ways to get to the lake. And then, now the place where I made the video of the ducks and geese, that is now, the water is now much higher. Here's a golf car. The water is now much higher than it was when I made that video. There had been some kind of problem and the lake was almost emptied. And so that area where where it looked like the ducks were playing in a marsh, that's all water now. Which I think is probably a sad thing because that was probably their home. But anyway, it is what it is. And this is the lake. And up there is the bridge that up there is the bridge that it takes me over the lake, I guess. I don't know how to make that more interesting. But I don't see any ducks or geese or anything really around here right now. Actually, I do. That's not true. I see one, maybe two together, pretty far away. So, you still with me, Dan? Mike? Nice sports car, Dan. Thank you. I think I can see this later and see what you were seeing when you said that. You may have been referring to the golf car. I have no clue. Anyway, you probably can't see, but out there there's a duck floating. And here's the bridge. You've seen this before. And the place where I filmed the ducks and geese, about in the center, if I pointed this right, I can make this. Come on, light up. Here we go. Yeah, that yellow tree right in the center of the picture, that's right beside where I made the video. And I actually stood, let's see if I can point, right here, that area right there. That's where I stood to make the video. Anyway, we're going back because it's chilly out here. I can still see my drone! Okay, so. Nice finger. Thank you so very much. All right, and anyway, so we're going back to the abandoned golf car where we will make a left and we will see the little beamer. There's my finger. Wow, you saw that long before I did. Long before. Wow. Anyway. So this is a little bit of Peachtree City, Georgia. And this is a little bit of Dennis getting wet. I'm not hating it. Hey, Michael. Hey, Paul. Hope you're still there. Hey, Jim, if you've joined us. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat religiously. Drone Bum says frozen. Hope I'm not still frozen. Or maybe he's referring to temperature. I don't know. "10 seconds delay." There you go, handsome. Okay. So, not too bad. Now I'm seeing my picture. That's craziness. You can see that I didn't wash my hair this morning, but that's okay because if I had, I might not have come out here now. Anyway, pretty wet here. Pretty wet indeed. Are you still hearing me? Approaching the golf car, okay? Yeah, I passed that a little while ago. So, pretty wet, yes sir. Okay, you're not that far behind where I'm talking, but it's a long time before I see your chats probably right away, but it's a long time before I see my own video. Kind of weird. So we are back to the car almost. Put this here, open the door, put you back up on the dashboard. Not ceremoniously. There we go. Now, put my phone away, plug it into power so there's no issue with that. I need to figure, I brought only one power adapter, so all I need is a cable. I have 3 power plugs in here, but the GoPro's on its own for the moment. All right, my keys are in my pocket. There, can you hear that? Hey, I see my car. That's a nice car. Okay, so off we go. Now this is a pretty long stream. I'm happy to see that it lasted a while. It says there are 2 watching, so I guess that's Michael and me. So thanks for hanging in there, Michael. Paul, if you see this later, I apologize that it froze for you. I don't know how to respond to that. This is all a learning experience for me, and I just hope for better when it comes time to do the real thing. But I sure appreciate the test. I really, really, really do. This is a big thing for me. So, and I see how out of my league I am when I'm called upon to just speak and speak and speak. Paul can do it. Paul has a gift. Michael, you can do it. You have that gift. I am a silent guy. Anyway, so very, very good. We're gonna head back home. Once I get there, I will see what happens when I press that button again, and we'll be good to go. You can see the windshield wipers are not working at the moment. That's a good thing. But the skies, those skies tell a tale. So I think there's more in store for us. I might as well walk you around my backyard as long as I have you out. I mean, you're getting wet. You might be dry for the moment. But before I take you out there again, get yourself an umbrella, huh? So, you know, protect yourself a little bit, because I kind of like having you guys around, and I don't want you to get sick. Especially because of me. That would ruin a long time. People drive badly everywhere, even in Peachtree City, Georgia. You probably didn't see what I was referring to, so that's okay. That's okay. Just passed a nice McDonald's. We're, I want to say 7 minutes probably from home. Used to be 4 minutes, but they have all these traffic lights, so it's just hard to say. We've been hitting them pretty well today, so call it a blessing. Well, it's been fun carrying you guys around. You don't weigh anything at all, so that's really cool. Cough, cough, cough already. Oh man, I've made feeling Michael sick. Well, yeah, I made Billy Michael sick a long time ago, but now it's physical. Anyway. So, what shall we talk about? I'm looking forward to doing some editing on those videos that we have put together. Lloyd has an announcement. I just saw that pop up on my screen. That's, wow. On a Monday, Lloyd has an announcement at 5:35 in the afternoon, 4:35 his time. That's probably not a good thing. I don't know. Let's see. But, yeah, so I was telling you about the traffic lights. There's no streets, cross streets that the traffic lights are stopping for are not all that busy. There's occasional traffic, and what's really going on here is that they repaved the roads recently, which was a 7-month process just for this road right here. And in doing traffic signals from out-timed, and so you get to an intersection, whether there's traffic or not, the light might stop minutes. Then it will let you go, and there may not have been another car cross during that time. Often there's so. Okay. Oh, there's yes, there's and mostly. I have never decided to change companies. Still the same guy after many years. There's Affinity Computers is there. I have had them do some miscellaneous work on my computer, as a matter of fact. So I'm skipping. Well, I don't mean to skip, folks. If I'm skipping, I apologize. It's probably, like I say, the cell signal can't be that strong. I'm overjoyed that I've been able to hold the stream. Mostly. But yeah, I see the skipping going on. If you wanted to drop Philly, that's fine. We're just about done anyway. I'll be home in less than 2 minutes. And I was going to take you in the backyard, but you know what? It may not actually be worth it if this is skipping like it had been. Although now it looks okay, sort of. Looks like it's not skipping for the moment. So I'll make up my mind. Okay, I will take you in the backyard. If it survives, it survives. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We will give it an honest effort. So. Drive. This is the street on which I live. And that's home on my right, which I don't know if you saw it because the camera is so delayed for me. There's a trash barrel, a rubbish bin that I just drove past, and that's because we put our trash out on Sunday night, and I have not had an opportunity to bring mine back yet. We'll do that here pretty soon after we finish with this. So let's take that is a weird sensation. I don't know if you have had an opportunity to watch yourself, you know, watch your windshield on a delay. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting here feeling like my car is still moving. This is craziness. Anyway. Oops, I just made the stream go away. For myself, I mean. Okay, so there I'm pulling up my driveway. Wow, I'm not very far behind now, so you can probably hear me pretty well. Now I'm going to put my phone in my pocket and stop watching. Just because I need my other hand. Put this in this pocket so that it has the chance of having a good signal. And carry the camera. This is pretty cool. My neighbor Amos lives there. He's a very, 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 very nice guy. He'll do anything for you. Locking the car. Okay, so okay, this is my backyard. I have this this yellow plastic fence is here because I don't know if you can see that gap underneath the gate, but when Amos put that gate up, he left a huge gap. And sometimes our son's dog comes over here, Pepper, and when she does, we just lay this plastic fence down, and that closes that gap for her. So this was a garden. Right now, it still has chives in it. Last year I didn't do a garden because I was going to be gone. I was gone for 3 weeks into China. But anyway, this is chives. That's the only thing that I grew this year. We just don't cut them down. This is my woods go back to, well, beyond where you can see. I don't want to give you the idea it's that far. It's not that far. It's just dark. But anyway, that's my little shop. This is where you may when I did my first live, it was a sunset, and I put the drone here and took off from there, and I've been too lazy to put that away where it belongs. Isn't that disgusting? My waterfall's not working. Oh yes it is. Now I hear it. So the bird bath is full of leaves because I've not been home. And today I didn't go outside at all because I was so busy. But anyway, this is my, any fishies want to come up and say hi? Hi fishies. I don't know if you can see them, but they're there. And then look at these leaves. I got to take care of this before they leave darkness. This is umbrella palm and a bunch of iris in there. And then these are really interesting. These are, what are these? These are pineapple lilies, and their bloom looks like a pineapple. So I don't know where they get their name though. Couldn't be that, right? Anyway, that's gonna do it, folks. That's gonna do it. I sure appreciate the test. I do. Very, very good.